Step number 3 is ask questions. Say that.
Ask questions.
Yesterday I gave you 7 different questions. Today I'm giving you different questions the Lord gave me just for this Sunday. Question 1 is, why are you listening to God? What's the purpose? What's the reason that you're going to listen to God? Here's the second question. If you're not, then why are you not listening to God? You're either listening to God or you're not listening to Him. Which one do you think He prefers? That you're listening to Him. Amen?
Amen.
Again, you must believe that when you're listening, you are hearing His voice. Remember, it's that still small voice in the inside of you. My sheep hear my voice. Say, bah. Okay, you're a sheep, you hear His voice. There, you're in. You're in. You hear His voice. I want you to say this. I believe I hear God's voice all the time.
I believe I hear God's voice all the time.
Okay, again, you said it, but now you need to start believing it in your heart. How do you get to that point? The more you say things, it goes in your ear, and then you believe it in your heart. Jesus said, out of the abundance of your heart, your what? Your mouth speaks. So when you start believing things and saying things, you just know that you know that you know that it's going to happen. The Lord just gave me this example. When I was a basketball coach, we were going to play a game against the state runner-up the year before. And that morning, I went to the bank, and the banker said, "Hey, do you think your players drink alcohol?" And I was like super naive, going, "No way, they wouldn't do that." Well, they did. 4 of them did. So I turned them into the principal. The principal called them in, and so I got 3 kids kicked off the team. Okay, and 2 were my starters. So I had to tell the senior, it's like, "Hey, you're starting tonight." And the senior had about this much confidence. But all week long, we had practiced the other team's offense and the defense, and I told them, I said, "We're going to win 62-58, 62-58. And we said that over and over and over again. They just knew it, but they thought they were going to win with the whole team. So then I had to tell that senior, "You're starting tonight." So then when we come into the locker room, the players are dressed except for the kids that were kicked off the team, and the team's going, "What's going on?" And then there was a buzz in the crowd too. But we believed we were going to win 62-58. So I went and told the other coach, before the game, it's like, "Hey, I got kids kicked off my team." And I told him who they were. And I promise you, he went to that locker room and said, "Oh, they lost this player, this player." It'd be an easy game. But they didn't know we had people believing in the other locker room. You know what I'm saying? So we kept saying we're going to win. So at halftime, we're up by 11 points. And they're going, "What's going on?" Third quarter, we're up by 18 points. Now here's what's unique. Who played basketball, by the way, in high school? We had 5 players that played the whole game. That is rare. So what happened in the fourth quarter? They got tired, didn't they? And I prophesied something I should have never prophesied. At the end of third quarter, we're going to the fourth quarter up by 18. I said, "You know what? The only thing they can do now is foul us and hit 3-pointers. So what do you think happened? Fouled us and they hit 3-pointers. But we made our free throws and we won 63-59.
Wow.
4 points. But we believed that we were going to win. The same thing is you just simply need to believe what you just said a few moments ago. I always hear God's voice. I like what I think it was 𝐻𝐄 said this yesterday, that God created us, made us to hear His voice. We've been designed to hear Him. Amen?